squeeze them, we get out the juice, right? That juice has sugar in it. And there's yeast that's on the grapes, sometimes added by the winemaker himself. Goes in and it eats up that sugar and converts it to alcohol. Basically, that's how we make wine. Alcoholic fermentation. Very simplified. Now with sparkling wines, we go through a second step. What we do, in the case of Proseccos, for example, we take that wine that we created, put it into large metal pressurized vats, stainless steel vats. And we add more sugar, more yeast, especially yeast this time, that in addition to creating alcohol, it creates, as a byproduct, more carbon dioxide. All yeast creates carbon dioxide. This creates even more, right? We leave it to sit in there and heat up the sugar, and it creates carbon dioxide, the bubbles, right? Once it's done, the yeast dies and falls. We filter it out and put it into bottles, right? Which is fine. This is much better, however. This is the classical method, the way they make champagne in France. Instead of big metal vats, we put the wine, once it's created, into the bottle that I poured out of, right? With the extra yeast, the special yeast, and sugar. Now that yeast goes to work inside the bottle to keep the sugar and create the carbon dioxide in there. And it's left to sit for at least 2 years. In the case of this wine, it's 4 years. And in that time, the yeast hangs out with the wine. That's why we were able to detect that flavor, that smells of yeast, right? Finally, to get that yeast out of there, which is all died now, with no sugar left to eat, and it's fallen into the bottom, we slowly start to turn, not me personally, but the winemaker slowly starts to turn the bottles in special racks. And doing so, quarter turn every day, slowly starts to move the bottle until it's upside down. And all that yeast, the dead yeast,